Welcome back to another Lavu tutorial, where I'm going to show you how to create inventory ingredients and how to attach them to your menu items. We'll start here in inventory and navigate to the Manage page. Locate the action menu in the top right corner, click Add Items to bring up the following prompt. Anything with a red star next to it is required to fill in. The cost per unit is how much it costs you as the restaurant owner to purchase this ingredient. This will be directly tied to the purchase unit you select here. In my example, I'm purchasing ground meat by the pound, so I need to make sure my cost reflects the price per pound. Next, I'll select my category and location, which can be customized from my inventory settings. Finally, I'll enter what my current stock level is and select my purchase and sales unit. The purchase unit will be used to calculate the value of your inventory and in reconciliation, while your sales unit will be used when attaching ingredients to your menu items. Because of that, we highly recommend that your purchase unit be a greater unit of measure than your sales unit. In this example, I'll be purchasing my ground meat by the pound and then selling it by the ounce. This becomes incredibly helpful when I navigate to my menu items to attach the ingredient. When I select my ingredient from the dropdown, notice that the unit of measure used is the sales unit. Since I use ounces, I can enter a whole number that will make all of my calculations and reporting much easier to read. If I had done something like this, where the purchase unit and sales unit were both pounds, this would still work, but I would need to enter a decimal number, which can make reporting slightly more difficult to read and analyze. Of course, how you choose to set up your inventory is completely up to you. I'll create one more example using a custom unit of measurement. When I do this, the only option under the sales unit that I'll be able to select is each. That is because the conversion unit in my inventory settings is what will determine the number here. Some optional settings you may consider using are the 86 count and low stock alert setting. The low stock alert sets a threshold for when you should start seeing alerts in your control panel. This will be based on your purchase units, so if I'm setting this for my ground meat ingredient I created earlier, I'm choosing to receive the alert when my stock level goes below 15 pounds. The 86 count works very similarly, except that these alerts will be displayed on the POS and is based off of your sales unit. Still using my ground meat ingredient as the example, I am choosing to start receiving alerts as my current stock level gets closer and closer to 16 ounces. Once my stock level dips below this threshold, the items this ingredient is attached to will be marked as unavailable on my point of sale. Before this will work, I will need to go to my menu, click on the green Details button, and scroll down to the setting Track 86 Countdown. Set this to track by inventory item level. This will ensure that when your stock goes below the threshold we just set, the item will be removed from the point of sale. To wrap all of this up, if there is an ingredient you no longer need to use, you can remove it by archiving it. Before this can be done, the stock level of the ingredient must be set to 0. You can accomplish this by either selling the item until the stock is 0, or you can simply waste it from the control panel. Now check the box to the left of the ingredient name, click on the action menu, and select Archive Items. Keep in mind that once an item is archived, it cannot be recovered. If you archive the wrong ingredient, you are going to need to recreate it. Creating inventory ingredients like this can be a time-consuming process. If you happen to have a spreadsheet of your ingredients, click the video on the left to learn how to import your inventory. Click the video on the right to see a complete demo of Lavu's inventory system. As always, please reach out to our 24/7 customer support team through call, chat, or email if you need any further assistance.